I don't see how anyone could go to South Africa and experience what we experienced and not feel this need or this desire to go back.
I can speak for everyone when I say that we miss it and miss being there and miss the people.
The way they interact in life is just so vibrant and full of life.
Definitely looking forward to the next time I get to go back.
There is so much more, heart-wrenching and incredible all at the same time.
Hey guys, this is Zach if you're new to the channel, and this was my second time going to South Africa, but the first time for most of the people in this group. Our main goals for this trip were as follows: build houses in the Egoli settlement, paint a mural for the sports arena at the Dream Center, empower their people with skills they don't already have, and to conquer Lion's Head. And you won't believe what other wild experiences we had in the process. This was an awesome team and a trip packed with chaos, humor, and life-changing moments. So without any more explaining, please enjoy the video.
What did we just do? We had a service, and then Pastor Brian showed us what they're doing at the Dream Center, and then he took us down the street and showed us where we were going to be building houses and everything.
You excited to start building?
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to getting them all done so that everybody can have their house and everything that they're expecting. Looks pretty simple, like we should be able to get them done pretty quick, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Building the houses was interesting. It was a little bit of a learning curve on part of it. Building's what we do, and we do it all the time. They do things a little bit different, especially in Egoli. They're trying to do as much as they can for as little as they can, just to try and cut down on the costs so that they can do more. It was really just getting used to working a little bit different than what we're used to. The metric system that they use is a little different. That took a little bit of getting used to, but I think by the end of the first day, we pretty much got the hang of all that. And it was definitely fun getting to work with Gabriel. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay, Gabriel, talk to me what you're doing while you're working.
Yes, ma'am, I'm putting on the roofs now. I'm just putting them in line, and then I'm gonna knock them in.
How's it going, Zach?
It's going good.
What are we using for the roof over here?
I think it's metal sheets.
Are they heavy?
No, they're not too heavy.
How are we getting them up on the roof, attaching it to the wood?
We are just walking over, pushing it over, using a stick to adjust it.
Where do we find most our tools here in Africa?
It's the South African Home Depot.
Where else do we find tools?
Laying on the ground. Oh, yeah.
Like here, this is our local cutting utensil that we use to cut things. This is maybe something you could use to draw on your wood.
What did we just do?
We just rode scooters.
How did you feel about that?
You guys were a bit slow, but that's okay.
Bus!
Here comes the bus!
Sure.
Why?
I think it's going to be really incredible. Watching the clouds kind of float over the mountain and trickle down like it's almost a waterfall is really cool to look at from here, so it's going to be really cool to see up top. And then just getting another glimpse of Cape Town from a vantage point like that. It's going to be really exciting.
How are you feeling, JJ?
I'm feeling good. I got my coffee. We're on the way to the top of a mountain again, second day in a row.
Nice.
The views are incredible. as much as I could see on my computer.
Are you enjoying the trip so far?
I am.
What are you liking about it?
I think the first thing I really liked about it was getting to see some of the people we've met at the Sun's Gathering in Palm Coast in their element with their people, like Pastors Brian and Raymond, seeing like them work their magic, I guess you could say, here, and then getting to see Capetown and all of these different viewpoints and experience it for the first time is really cool.
What are you looking forward to about the trip the most, and why?
I have a hard time picking favorites with things like this, but really getting to work with the people at the Dream Center, between teaching the drama classes that I'll be teaching and painting the murals that I'll be painting, I'm pretty excited to see the reaction from that. So the mural that I completed, ultimately it was probably about 15 hours behind a brand new multi-purpose sports field. The wall wasn't completed. It wasn't even half done. There were parts of it that were being smoothed out with I believe it was cement. Tuesday rolls around. I get my paints and my brushes after lunch. So I was out there downing water, sweating profusely, like doing all I could. There is more section of the wall to complete, but as far as I'm concerned, that is a finished mural. I accomplished everything that I wanted to get done, and I think it turned out beautifully.
I just want to add here that back in 2022, when I came to Egoli for the first time, Pastor Brian shared his vision to have a sports arena for the kids in the community to have a safe place to come and play. He also explained his plans for the Dream Center itself, such as adding a roof and windows. In just 1 year, his vision was brought to life. This is what it looked like back in 2022, and this is what it looks like now. Look what God did.
This is the kitchen now. We want to take it out of this container because it is way too hot when these big fires and hot stuff. And we're moving the kitchen. We're going to build half of this. It's going to become a nice big open kitchen. We can have open windows and everything. Then the school classrooms. Up there we're going to build 3 classrooms. 1, 2, 3. And then inside each classroom will be a different age group or different thing that they're doing. So we want to utilize this area out here. And then this all can become the kitchen and a little bit of like a gathering area. But you can feel it in here when the kids are doing school. That's why we have the bucket of water. We're washing their face because it's so hot in here. They don't even have a fan. I'm thinking like we could have just bought a fan. So anyway, that's a little bit of the vision just for the Dream Center of how we wanted to set it up.
Just experienced Egoli, right?
Yes.
How was that experience?
I enjoyed meeting the people. Getting to see in person what I've already seen in pictures and videos. It's different when you're actually there in person because you're actually able to talk to people and not necessarily just see other people talk to them.
What's your name?
Luciano.
Where are we?
Yeah, by Tekiah International Church.
What's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. And how are you doing today? What's your name? How are you doing today?
Fine.
Nice. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm all the way from America. My name is Melvin. I stay in Egoli. I just look after the place here. I'm glad to see you guys. We're all the way from Egoli. Thank you.
So, funny story. At one point, I put down my shovel and started filming the construction process. I guess one of the kids there didn't like that I wasn't doing anything, and it seemed like he told his friend to give me back the shovel so I could get back to work. But honestly, I'm just amazed at the work ethic these little kids have in Egoli. They are willing to get dirty and help in whatever way they can, and that's definitely not a common thing to see back in America. So how are you feeling, Kelby, and what's going on?
I feel tired, I feel thirsty, and we're currently waiting for more stuff to work with.
Are you excited? We almost got the first house done.
After 2 days of working on it, yes. Building houses was probably one of the craziest things we've done in South Africa. From different ways that they measure stuff in the metric system, and the way that they build and the tools that they use is completely different than what we're used to using. Very interesting to relearn something you already know, and at the same time trying to keep your mind geared toward how can we leave something that will help them. Not necessarily teach them a different way, but to help them in what they're already doing.
Hey Kelby, how are you feeling right now?
Tired. I'm feeling very tired.
What did we do yesterday?
Built half a house.
What are we gonna do today?
We finished that half a house and hopefully build another house.
How are you feeling, Tyler?
I'm feeling pretty good.
You excited to get back to building houses today?
Yeah, hopefully get some stuff done. Yesterday was a learning experience, to say the least.
You feel like you learned enough to go straight into it today?
I think so. I feel pretty confident anyway. We have run out of stuff to work with.
So we're just waiting on stuff?
Yep.
What are we waiting on?
Roof tin, wall tin. We have used all the nails and all the tin that we have, and we're not finished.
So we're headed to build it, Tyler?
Yes, we are.
Hoping to pick up what kind of tools?
Whatever we can.
Why do we need tools?
Well, we didn't bring any, and I don't think they have enough to go around for everyone. So we're gonna go see what we can find.
You hoping for a miracle?
I'm believing for a miracle, not hoping for one. Waiting for us when we get there.
If you're enjoying this video so far and maybe even thinking to yourself, I would love to go on a trip like this, guess what? You actually can. So JJ, our fearless guide on this adventure, owns a business known as Life Change. She takes teams to South Africa every year, and the door is open to pretty much anyone. So if you want to go on a trip like this with JJ, please reach out to her via email or Instagram to initiate a brand new season in your life. I have her contact information in the description box. So no more excuses. Your destiny is waiting. So one thing that we had the privilege of doing on this trip was teaching new skills to empower the people in Egoli for ministry and life in general. Tyler and Kelby gave some pointers on building techniques, Charla led a class on dance and drama, and I was able to give a crash course in piano to about 10 young students. I went into this class wondering if any kids would even want to learn about music or be able to understand anything I was saying. To my surprise, these kids were not only eager to learn, but grasped the concepts enough to actually play some basic chords by the end of the class. It was such a fulfilling experience, and I definitely hope those few days of teaching sparked one of the kids' passions for music and showed them how they can use it for the kingdom.
We're going to be building your place also.
Yeah,
But what are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for AB to show me where.
And why do you have to wait for AB?
Because you're gonna show me where.
Where you can actually build.
Yeah,
He runs the place here.
yeah,
And everybody must ask him first.
yeah.
And then we must still lay the foundation.
First, yeah.
Your place is down that side.
And that side, yeah. But I don't know where. Where you gonna put me?
And where are you living now?
I stay that side at the back.
With who?
By other people.
Always a different place.
By his Oma.
Okay. But you want your own place?
I want my own place.
Yeah.
Because I want my kids to stay with me.
What happened to the mother?
Mother was dying because of cancer.
Oh, how long have you been without a house?
Long time. More than 10 years.
Sure. Where are you guys going? Hey? You're going home. You see the nice house we're building? Does it look nice? 𝐷𝐿 eh? Here's the guys putting on some siding, metal sheeting. We have to get it finished now before sundown because we can't leave any of these materials here or the house half done because they will come and take the pieces and steal it and there will be no house tomorrow. So if we complete the house and get it solid in, then we can leave someone here to look after it. These guys working real hard. Back there being useful with his teammates.
Really amazing. You amazing what you do, and I really honor you for what you do. Especially you growing up in this way, and you still take responsibility for God. Proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Proud of you.
What just happened, Kelby?
We just partially finished a house.
How long did it take?
Longer than it should have. Probably, I think, 2 days.
Are you glad that it's finally done?
Definitely.
How you feeling, Tyler?
Feeling pretty good.
You think we had-
finally accomplished something.
Did you like Lion's Head?
I did. That was pretty cool.
What did you like about it?
The chains.
The whole, yeah, chains were pretty cool. Probably the whole thing. I don't know. I don't get to do stuff like that a whole lot. It was cool to not just hike, but climb stuff.
Was it your favorite hike so far?
So far, yeah, for sure.
Was it easy?
No, it was challenging, but it's nothing that you can't do if you put your mind to it, for sure.
Hiking and stuff is definitely something that I like to do and enjoy. And I've never had the opportunity to hike somewhere like Lion's Head, but I definitely don't regret it.
Having asthma made it more difficult I think the worst part of that hike was trying to catch my breath. I was disappointed in myself because I didn't expect it to be as difficult as it was right off the bat. But luckily, JJ was in my ear, keeping me basically grounded is what it felt like.
Closer to the top of the slow incline. Was not sure I was gonna make it.
The way it looked is like it was gonna be all right until you got to the end with all the rock climbing and the ladders and what have you. As soon as you actually step into the hike after like parking and walking, it's a super steep incline that's just consistent all the way until you get to some stairs that are made with like partially rocks, partially sand, partially some wood and stuff.
Everything that JJ was saying about it being worth it, even though it was going to be challenging, is definitely worth it.
Like in my head in those moments, I was just like, I didn't come here to quit. I didn't come here to let asthma limit me. I didn't come here to let my body limit me. Every time I sat down, I got back up and kept trucking until I just felt dizzy or couldn't breathe enough that I had to take a break again.
But thankfully, we eventually got to the top of Lion's Head.
Because I've never done it, I wasn't sure exactly what to expect, but it was easier than I thought it would be, and a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Being able to stand up there and watching the sunset from Lion's Head was quite amazing.
It was ultimately a super incredible experience getting to the top and really claiming that victory is what it felt like.
So where are we, Charla?
We are currently standing at the Dream Center, getting ready to head back to the Capetown International Airport to head home.
How was your trip?
It was phenomenal.
Are you sad to go home?
A little, but I feel like it's at a nice stopping point that, you know, it's a good time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I won't be back. I've told the people here several times it's going to be hard keeping the rest of us away now that we've made it here the first time.
What was your favorite thing so far?
Painting the mural, 100%.
Do you think it turned out pretty good?
I think so, yeah.
How does it feel to contribute something to the community?
Man, it feels out of this world. You know you have a gift, but to be able to give it freely in a way that's going to not only just be cool to look at, but to minister and to show vision to generations. It's insane.
Did the trip go by fast?
Absolutely. Fastest 2 weeks of my life.
I mean, I feel for Cape Town because Cape Town has really appreciated having you here.
JJ,
Yes.
how do you feel?
I feel for Cape Town, and I think it's just breaking Cape Town's heart because now Cape Town's just gonna feel empty and gonna feel like it has nothing left to look forward to every day because it's been amazing. I think I've had one of the best people I've traveled with me because it's been an amazingly accepting group to new cultures and new things and going with the flow and my craziness and my sarcasticness and my correcting their vocabulary. I think we've had an amazing time and have done so much in such a short while, and there's so much that's been left in Africa, and I think that everybody gets to take home. So that exchange was quite divine. And yeah, so I feel very fulfilled and very satisfied and happy because I think a lot of good stuff was done, and so I'm proud. I'm proud to have been part of this group.
I want to come back because I feel like while we finish what we come to do this time, there's more to do. Obviously anyone can do it, but there's definitely more for me to do in Africa, and more that the Father wants to show me and do through me or use me to do. Definitely a lot to go back to. So I'm definitely looking forward to going back and experiencing all that again, and just being around them and worshiping with them and building with them and just spending time with them.
We had 10 days, and while we saw a lot of Cape Town, there is so much more. I can't tell you what that more is, but I know there is. So I cannot wait to visit again.
So I want to come back to South Africa because I don't see how anyone could go to South Africa and experience what we experienced and not feel this need or this desire to go back and to experience more of what South Africa has to offer and what everyone there has to offer. Definitely looking forward to the next time I get to go back, and hopefully it's soon.
If you guys want to hear a more in-depth conversation about our experience in South Africa and how it was working with the people in these communities, and also the wild ordeals we had to go through and miracles that took place just to get there, please click the link in the comment section to check out a 3-part podcast series with my friend Waylon on his channel Veracity Podcast. Share this video with others, visit JJ's Life Change website if you want to go on a trip like this, and feel free to use the links in the description box to donate to these ministries in Cape Town or to check out some more of their amazing stories. Thank you so much for watching.
Three, two, one. There, it sounds like, oh my God, there's no stability there.
Stay there and look at the mountains.
Then we lie down. I like that boulder. And now we just have to look at the colors from the house. I'm looking at that. Not that. It's over there.
It's okay.
There's a lot of things in consideration.